Hello. Dan, it's Album Club.
And it's not even Friday.
It's Monday. What's happening? What's going on?
There was a clash on Friday, wasn't there?
There was.
We did a special live stream with an artist who's actually behind today's classic album.
Can I say who it is?
Why not?
It's R.E.M.
It's R.E.M.
So we did a live stream with them on Friday.
So that was real R.E.M. And we thought, well, let them
They're
talk.
slightly more famous than us, aren't they?
So yeah. But I think that, Mondays are just as good a day for waffling about albums as Fridays, so...
Also, what I like about waffling about an album on a Monday is people have had a chance to let a couple of these albums percolate over the weekend, so now they can see if they agree with us or not, rather than us just saying, this is what we think.
Yeah, and as ever, we're doing 2 new albums and 1 classic album. We know what the classic album is. Now,
Yes.
you said that people might have heard these albums. This first one, you're only going to have heard it if you slap down the readies for it.
So yeah, Taylor Swift, let's talk about Reputation.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh. Look what you made me do. Look what.
Let's talk about Reputation, indeed.
Should I casually roll my arm?
Yeah, you did.
Don't make a big thing out of it. It's just a
This
new
is
thing I'm
a
trying.
really big album release, isn't it?
It's huge. It's
yeah.
Taylor Swift's 6th album.
Yeah.
And like you said, you had to pay money for this album. You can't stream it. I tried. You can't. You have to buy it. Taylor, cheeky, but also quite sensible in this day and age. Too many people streaming stuff. How are you going to make your money as an artist if you don't ask people to, as you said, whack the money down on the counter of your local record shop? I wasn't going to name any brands. You can go wherever you like.
People might have been able to hear it, but I expect a lot of people haven't yet. They might not have bought it yet. So,
No.
Would you sing the whole thing?
Do we have 55 minutes? Because that's how long this album is. 15 tracks, 55 minutes. Quite long for an album in this day and age, I was thinking.
It's 15 tracks.
Normally 11 or 12 tracks is what I've been getting lately. Oh no, Taylor will give you 15. So this album...
VFM.
Pardon?
Value for money.
Right, yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought you said something else. So 6th album. She's been kind of 11 years she's been releasing music for now. So the last album, 989, came out a couple of years ago. And that was her going full pop. The album before that was Red, where she was still kind of mixing the country music and with kind of big guitars and bringing in pop elements. 989 was full, 988's pop. And this is a step on. So another reinvention. I don't know how high I can put my hand up for this, but another reinvention for Taylor has come now, where she's bringing in electronic sounds, trap sounds, hip-hop. She even raps on a track, and she's trying to shift her public persona from Girl Next Door to Mean Girl. This is like a revenge album, isn't it? She's like getting at people who've been getting at her, or she thinks have been getting at her. Like, so Kanye West is a possible target here.
Yeah.
The media are possible targets. What's your take on the whole?
Boifs and beefs is what I've put
Boifs
here.
and beefs.
So there's a lot of references to sort of lovers past and present. There's only one present. I wasn't implying there's more.
The present one, is that the one from Crouch End?
I think he is, yeah.
North London represent.
And a lot about the beefs, and particularly Kanye. So even the sleeve of this album is sort of a visual reference to the Life of Pablo sleeve. There's the context here is there was Kanye put out the song Famous, didn't he, which had the line in it, I made that bitch famous.
God damn.
Taylor
Sorry,
said I didn't agree to you calling me a bitch and saying this. The line that precedes that is, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex, didn't it? Yeah.
Yes, that is the line.
It's a much quoted lyric off the album. She said that she didn't agree to it, so then Kim Kardashian released footage of a phone call.
Yeah, leaks a tape.
Which she said, in turn, was edited to not be representative of the whole thing. This beef hasn't gone away. So it dates back to the Grammy Awards that time when he stormed on, and I'm going to let you finish.
Oh,
yeah.
My God, it goes on and on and on, doesn't it? And, these two.
She sets out her stall quite clearly. It says, I bury hatchets, but I keep maps of where I put them. There's a lot
I'm imagining she's used tea bags to kind of stain it so it looks like an old pirate map.
Have you seen the film Django Unchained?
I have seen the film Django Unchained by the director Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, so that whole film is just him kind of going around and taking like great revenge on anyone that so much as looks at him in the wrong way.
So this is Taylor's Django?
This is like Taylor Unchained, yeah. Not to compare the Taylor's struggle with the struggle of a slave, but let me be very clear about that.
Not the same thing, not the same thing.
Yeah, but so in the sense that this is a revenge movie in an album, like she's just kind of going out there, but also it's quite like there's some soppy moments too.
Yes, then also Future's on it.
Future is on it.
I want to mention that Future's on a track that Ed Sheeran is also on as well, called Endgame, in which he says, I swear I don't love the drama. It loves me.
Yeah. Shiro's on there as well.
Shiro.
Yeah. They're old mates.
They are.
Yeah.
They go way back.
Yeah.
It's like Taylor that broke Ed Sheeran in the States, really, wasn't it? He's got a lot to thank Taylor for.
Yeah.
He would not be as massive as he is, I don't think, were it not for her dragging him around on tour, up and down the country.
Perhaps he waved his fee.
Do you think?
No. And she's worked
Just
here
a day
with...
raid.
So she works here with Jack Antonoff, who produced and co-wrote a lot of the Lord album.
Yes. Didn't he work with her on the last record as well? Kind of.
I think so. Yeah. And he's kind of becoming like the sort of go-to pop album guy this year.
Step aside, Mark Ronson.
Lord is like
As a new
Melodrama
guy
is
in
obviously
town.
one of the best albums of the year. But there's also a lot of co-writes with Max Martin, who writes the big pop
Yeah,
hits,
like 90s pop hits as
Yeah.
well, from Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys. So like that kind of big, heavy-duty pop sound is here, along with this newer stuff that she's trying, which is the electronic-y stuff. And also, weirdly, despite kind of having a go at Kanye West on this album, it also sounds a bit like Kanye West as well. Is that clever or is that weird? I don't know.
There's a bit of a Yeezus flavour. There's a lot of kind of big like drum claps in there and synthy stuff. But there are some sort of, if you liked the sort of bubblegum pop melodies of 1989, there's still a couple of things on there. Who didn't?
Who doesn't like bubblegum pop?
So there's that song "This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things," which is we were just saying it sounds a bit like it could slip into Annie.
Proper Hard Knock Live feel to it.
Yeah. And so this, she definitely can write an amazing melody, and there are some on this, but like, don't go in expecting this to be all kind of friendly and poppy. It's harder edged.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Taylor's tough. Nails.
Tough Taylor. Yeah. So that is Reputation. How many? What should we mark it out of? Do you think?
Tilted Stages.
Yeah, how many tilted stages out of 5 tilted stages would you give it?
I'm going to give it 3 tilted stages out of 5 tilted stages.
3, that's controversial.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like 1989 more.
Okay.
And that's a 4, so this is a 3.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
I might argue that 1989 was a 5.
Ooh, but you know what I like the most in Taylor world? And in fact, it's the album that reminds me of this one most, is Red.
Right.
Because it's still got the country vibe on it.
Yeah.
And this has got the... Country,
Cowboy
again.
Boots.
I need to start wearing new boots.
Yeah.
I've been wearing them every week. But it's cold outside, you need to wear a boot.
So
What's next, Dan?
What's next? Well, this is another hip-hop-y influenced album. You might even call it hip-hop.
I probably would.
Would.
It's the new Young Lean album.
For my family, gotta go hard for myself. I look after me, 20 E's, double G, never fall asleep, eyes on sight.
Who or what is a Young Lean?
Young Lean is a Swedish rapper called Jonathan Linder. And you can see where he got the name from. Because Young Lean sounds like a...
He is young as well.
He's 21 and this is his 3rd album.
And he's been doing this since he was a teenager.
He kind of came up about 4 or 5 years ago, like as an internet thing. So everyone thought he was going to be this viral. Like, has everyone seen this like Swedish kid who does this weird kind of trappy cloud rap stuff? Like, he's been watching loads of American videos and now he's doing his own version of it. And everyone's like, oh yeah.
But he wore like a bucket hat as well, so he looked like Shaun Ryder or something. And he did some quite wacky videos that got loads of hits on YouTube.
And everyone was like, yeah, this is interesting, but it's just going to be a flash in the pan kind of thing. And everyone thought, well, they weren't sure even if he was being serious or taking the piss. Turns out, like, after 5 years, 3 albums, there's been a couple of mixtapes as well. Turns out he was being quite serious, and he's actually quite good as well. Even, like, Frank Ocean put him on Blonde last year. So this is the 3rd album. It's called Stranger. And, yeah, it's got this oozy, woozy, melancholic-y kind of... I can't make any more words like that rhyme.
You're going to go for 3 then.
It's got Future on it. No, sorry, the last one had Future on it.
It sounds like the Future.
It sounds like Future. Future was on the Taylor album, so there's a strong like future vibe happening on here. I like this record. It's weird.
A bit Drakey, a bit Weekendy, but yeah, like so slow and kind of lethargic and I mean, his followers, he's created a bit of like a cult around him. So if you're into Young Lean, you might be a sad boy, which is what his sort of fan group is called, Sad Boys.
Yeah, his own label is called like Sad Boy Entertainment as well. He's sort of invented the sad boy.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a kind of what is an emo kind of.
It's like a hip hop emo.
Yeah, hip hop.
I suppose. So Drake is also a sad boy.
Yeah.
Drake is kind of also original in the original sad boy crew.
Except from when he met 11 last night from Stranger Things, he looked pretty happy.
So happy.
Yeah.
views from the 11.
Yeah.
That's a joke about views from the 6.
It's good.
I said that joke earlier today and nobody laughed, but I thought I'd try it again because maybe
this time,
maybe someone at home.
And on the pictures for this, he's kind of like he's all about being an outsider. In the press photos for this, he's kind of got bruises and black eyes and a cut on his face.
Aww,
and it's just kind of, it's kind of like outsider hip hop for the disaffected.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, this outsider hip hop, because he heard American sounds and kind of interpolated them through his Swedish mindset. He's also in a punk band. Did you know that? He's so busy, is Young Lean. He's also a model as well. He has his clothing line.
Right.
What can't Young Lean do? Wouldn't it be funny if he couldn't actually lean? Oh, great irony.
Quite a rare affliction. And he makes some good cultural references in his lyrics.
Yeah.
So things from before his time in a way. So there's one that talks about, I think, bitch, excuse my language, bitch is following him like Pac-Man.
Yes!
I think he means the ghosts, Inky, Pinky, Blinky and Clyde. They're the ones that
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
That's the names of the ghosts. People
what, in Pac-Man?
They have names, yeah.
As if they have names.
They have names.
There's Pac-Man, there's Miss Pac-Man, and then there's just the ghosts.
Pinky, Blinky, Pinky and Clyde.
But also, yeah, he references Freddy Krueger as well. I thought this was sort of weird, like Stranger Things element happening, because he's referencing all these 80s kind of kitsch things.
And we referenced Freddy Krueger just last week on Album Club. Do you remember that?
We did. Yeah. Oh yeah, because Skepta talked about him on his surprise EP.
He's sort of he's haunting Album Club.
I still haven't seen the film, and I still don't want to. There's a fair few tracks on this record. My favourite is Push/Lost Weekend. It's just this lovely little melody, and it's sad because that's this guy's vibe. It's also euphoric as well. My only kind of problem with this record is it kind of speaks in cliche quite a lot, which maybe is something that he's getting from, you know, the American stuff, and that's his take on it. But there's a lot of stuff about kind of popping Molly, and he talks about Dirty Sprite, which is purple drank.
Right, oh, okay.
Yeah,
the
so
Swedish
next time
version.
someone... No, well, that's what Future calls it as well, Dirty Sprite.
Okay.
So there's the Future link.
Right.
It's happening, but don't do purple drank.
No.
It's cough syrup with Sprite.
Yeah.
Or any other fizzy drink of your choice.
That's what I'm actually drinking in here. So, yeah.
Cheers. Lovely purple drink here.
How many bucket hats out of 5 bucket hats are you going to give it?
I think it's a 3 for me. I love the whole vibe, but I just feel it gets a bit samey after a while.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 3 as well. But you know, he's definitely one to
keep watching.
Investigate.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can get it on your favourite streaming service. So.
You can defo stream this right away.
While you're on your way to buy the Taylor album, you can get this one. So, that's 2 new ones.
That's 2 newies. Now it's time for an oldie, isn't it?
It's an oldie. It's a biggie.
Yes.
We've already blown the secret.
Because we said it was R.E.M.
Yeah.
But what R.E.M. album could it be that's celebrating its 25th anniversary right now?
It's in many ways the quintessential R.E.M. album.
It's the best R.E.M. album.
Certainly the biggest. It's
the best one. It's the best one, isn't it?
It is. It's Automatic for the People.
The best one.
If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing.
Horrible word. Mature album.
Ooh.
But this was R.E.M's mature album, wasn't it? But they did it really well.
Yeah, so it's their 8th record, so they're already a massive band when they released it. They actually released it in October 1992, but we're doing it now because the big special box set has just come out, big special re-release.
Which we were going to have, but it's not arrived in the post.
I reckon someone's stolen it from the post because it's really good.
Yeah,
Dan's really excited about turning up as well because Dan loves R.E.M. Maybe we'll bring it to the next album club just so you can have a look at it because it's bound to be delightful. But yeah, so the 8th album, they're already a massive band playing stadiums, but then suddenly they hit their 30s, they're about to hit their 30s. They don't like that, do they? Someone's having a quarter-life crisis, aren't they?
So this is a kind of record that talks about mortality and time and family relationships.
Yeah.
And it's mature subject matter, but done in such a brilliant way. I mean, and it kicks off, it's so atmospheric. It's dry, is it?
First
it
kicks off, yeah.
And it kind of really places you in a kind of Midwestern sort of like Midwestern town. It's really evocative. So Night Swimming's on there, which is about when they used to go to a watering hole somewhere.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ball
ding,
Pond
ding.
in Georgia.
I'm just going to... Ding, ding, ding,
and they would just get their kit off and just go for a little...
Oh, I'd love to go for a night swim, just after I go gardening at night.
Yeah, they used
I
to
like
go
to
after
go for a night
gigs,
swim.
apparently. So.
Oh.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah.
But Deserves a Quiet Night, famously. And
you could do it.
the amount of massive songs on this, so Man on the Moon's on it.
That's the best song. 100%, that's the best song. Can I tell you a little...
it's not though, is it?
Can I tell you a little fact about that song? So, you might know it, but maybe people at home don't know it. So apparently Michael Stipe, when he was being interviewed about the song, said, because it goes, yeah, 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 a lot in it. He said that he wanted to do a song that had more yeahs in it than a Nirvana song. Because Nirvana songs go, yeah, a lot. I don't know if this is a little joke, but I find it quite nice.
Yeah,
it's just, he said he told that to Kurt Cobain. He was like, I'm going to make a song with more yeahs in it than you.
And
Kurt was probably like,
what
yeah.
happened next?
Well, we all know what happened next.
And the title of the album, this is a good fact for you, comes from there's a restaurant where, when you would place your order, try place an order with me.
Hi Dan, can I have 2 hash browns, baked beans, scrambled egg, 2 toast, brown bread, and a cup of tea?
Automatic. This is what they would say.
They don't say that in the cafe upstairs.
No, they don't. No. But that is what you ate for breakfast.
Where's that place?
It's somewhere in Athens, which is where they're from. So they came from that really rich indie scene in Athens, and this was them kind of transcending that kind of indie background. They'd already been on massive tours and stuff, but this was the one that so you kind of couldn't go around to anyone's house in the 90s and they wouldn't have a copy of this album.
So this
on
album,
CD.
yeah, this reminds me of being a kid. This is out. My mum would listen to this like constantly when I was little. And I remember the CD that she had it on as well. It was yellow on the spine of the CD, on the plastic bit of the...
Because it was so ancient.
No, because it was like the special version from Our Price.
Right.
It was probably £16.99 as well.
It probably was.
Because that's how much CDs from Our Price used to be, which is very expensive.
Well, I'm going to correct you though, because you said that Man on the Moon is the best track on it.
Oh.
It isn't.
This is opinion, isn't it? What's the best track?
Got the mansplain handout to say that
But it isn't, woman.
It's Sidewinder, isn't it?
It's what?
Sidewinder. That's the happy song.
The only happy song. So apparently they regret putting that on the album.
They don't like happy, so they look like shiny happy people. They left that off their best of because they hate happy songs so much. But they also can't resist it. So this is.
So they put it on to lift the mood, and then they're like, "Oh, why did we bother lifting the mood? It was so kind of beautifully, majestically morose before and melancholy, and then we're like, do, 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 do.
In the jungle." But it has the best moment on the record as well, which is where he goes, "A reading from Dr. Zeus," and then he tries to sing the next line, and he's just amused himself somehow.
He has that little chuckle to himself.
Chuckle halfway through the.
And they thought, let's not do it again. Mike, we've been in here all day.
Also, do you remember if the CD booklet had the lyrics listed?
I believe it did.
It did, right? Yeah, because I think maybe I didn't have the official. Maybe I taped it from the library or something.
Okay.
But this was what it had. One of those lyrics that before the days of Google, you could listen to that thing 100,000 times and not quite.
Is this Sidewinder?
Yeah.
Because I still don't know what the chorus is.
Call me when you try to wake her up.
Come and try to wake her up.
Yeah.
It's too many words for that length of music. Come and try to wake her up. Oh, I thought it was like... Actually, I don't know what it was. I probably just... Gosh,
it's one that's put people in an awkward position in sort of indie discos. Up and down the land when you're kind of dancing and trying to sort of mouth along with the words, and then you get to this bit and you sort of like... But anyway, now you just Google it and there it is.
Maybe I thought it was coming in to wait for her or something like that. I'm just trying to work out what I would have come in to wait for.
But not far off.
Yeah.
It's close.
But just two more many words. Two more many words? Too many words.
So the album was originally called Star, and it has a star on the cover that Michael Stipe took the picture of.
Yeah.
How many stars? See what?
See what you've done there.
Completed album club because we've got round to one.
Yeah.
Where we can mark it in stars.
Stars. This is the end now. No, don't get too excited. We will be back.
Yeah, we will be back. Yeah, don't worry. How many stars? Out of 5 stars.
It's obviously 5 stars.
It's a 5 star.
It's a 5 star.
Let's
Yay!
cheers again. I enjoyed when we
cheers.
cheers. Purple drank. And that's it for.
Horrible lipstick stain on my mug there.
That's blood from the effects of the drank.
Oh no.
That's it, really.
That's it, yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks for waiting all weekend.
Welcome.
Welcome to the end of Album Club.
The end of Album Club. Please do join us.
On Friday.
It won't be me, I'm not going to be here. But a surprise album clubber. You'll be here.
Maybe Michael Stipe will come in.
Maybe Michael Stipe.
It might be.
Actually, though, a special request, seeing as we watched out Michael Stipe's one on Friday. Michael, if you're watching this, do reform R.E.M. I think everyone would like to see them in concert.
I would like R.E.M. to play a big festival next year. Like, they could, you know what they could do? They're announcing at the moment, they could do British Summertime. I'd like them to do that, because they can't do Glastonbury.
That'd be absolutely ideal.
So yeah, if you could reform for British Summertime and play on a Saturday, because I just think that would be better, because then I won't have to come straight from the office and I'll be a bit more chilled out.
Thanks.
Cool.
Thanks very much for listening. On to you for watching. Bye-bye.